Okay, so I don't know if you remember. I'm just going to explain roughly how it works when we go through. So the first
Yeah,
thing we needed to go through is, I don't know if you remember these activities that you chose, and you had
yes,
to give a grade based on to what extent you are able to perform that particular activity, and the grade
yeah,
goes from 0 to 10, where 0 is absolutely no way, I cannot do that, and 10
yeah.
is perfectly fine. I have no problem doing that at all. So the
And you're
first,
going to tell me the previous score, right? So, like I remember, so you'll
actually,
refresh.
I prefer telling you that afterwards because then you might
Okay.
get into like compare mode. So I just want you. I know
Ah,
it's a subjective way. It's a very subjective score, but it doesn't really matter too much. I just want like
okay.
your honest opinion, and then we can talk about how it has developed since last time.
Okay, fair.
So the first activity is a 2 hour power walk. To what extent you would be able to do that?
8.
8. All right. And the
Yeah.
next one would be badminton for 2 hours.
Um, not applicable because I got nobody to play with.
Okay.
That's the real problem. I can do it now, but okay, I'll say 6. If I can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
6, 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't know my stamina. That's all.
No
Yeah.
worries. Okay,
But I need a
that's fine.
partner.
Sure. We'll work on that afterwards. And then it's 7 hours of working standing up with a few breaks. So seven hours of working standing up.
Oh, yeah, I think it is if I was in an office environment. Um, I've been doing that anyway at home, doing things around the house, and I've had days with 6, 7 hours with maybe 2 or 3 tiny breaks, and
Hmm.
I'm okay.
Okay,
I'm
so
good. So that's a 7. 7.
7, yeah, perfect. And then we have 2.5 hours of public speaking.
That's going to be a 7 because I'm already in the process of planning to do it. I'm
Hmm.
going back.
Okay, awesome. And then we have 2 hours of power networking.
I'm gonna say right now that's going to be a 4 because
Hmm.
I've not got there as yet. A 4.
Perfect. All right, but as I'm sure you are aware of yourself, you have, based on your activities, made quite a dramatic improvement. So the
Yeah,
total, last time, the total was 5. So the total
yeah,
was 5 last time of all the combined activities, and this time it's 32. So
yeah.
you've improved, tremendously. So so that's really awesome. So yeah, congratulations so far, so good. And
Yeah.
the next part of the symptom list are your worst symptoms, your top worst symptoms for this prior week.
Okay. Oh, for this prior week,
Hmm.
uh, that's gonna be a dizziness is still an issue. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, so that's number one, and number two worst.
Still some residual tension in SCM, but not when you say for this week, yeah, it's the worst, but compared to previous,
Yeah,
much better. It's so soft and
yeah,
nice. It's like
but
pressing a dog.
okay, perfect. But this is actually not so much comparing. This is just what are the top three worst symptoms,
Oh,
flat down.
dizziness, SCM, and something down below. Not the what is that? Iliopsoas
Ah, okay,
muscle
the
is
psoas.
still
Yeah,
tight. Yeah, yeah, that one. So those are the top 3
all
bad
right.
guys,
Okay.
and nothing else. All that pecs and all that is finished. It's not even tight. Sorry, I can massage my man boobs. I don't feel any pain anymore. Even
Okay,
the
that's good.
sternum, I don't feel so bad anymore. It
No.
used to be because the breathing is regulated. It's
Yeah.
much better.
All right.
And yeah, that's it. Top 3.
All right,
Top 3.
perfect. Okay, so now we get to the actual symptoms, and again, just just numbers, and I'm gonna
Okay.
go. We're gonna go through it quickly here. So the first one, and again, this. You need to give a number between 0 and 10. And 0 means I have not experienced this symptom at all within the last week.
Oh,
So
okay.
no, I haven't had it at all. And 10 is it's been unbearable. I cannot bear it. It cannot get any worse. So 0 is,
Understood.
yeah, 0 is no, I haven't experienced it. 10 is very, very, very bad. So on a scale of 0 to 10, pain in the back of the head.
0.
Yeah. Pain behind the ear.
Let me just check. 1.
And pain in the temples.
2.
Yeah. Just for the record, it's not when you are pressing. It's just how you feel without pressing.
Oh,
Yeah.
without pressing? 0.
Yeah. All right. And then pain in the forehead.
0.
And pain on the top of the head.
Absolute 0.
And pain in the back teeth.
Back teeth.
Back teeth. The molars. Yeah.
0, 0.
And then pain in the jaw.
Okay, I'm gonna give that because I'm a TNJ person.
Yeah.
At least 1.
Yeah.
1.
That's fine. We're not going for we're going for the complete truth.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter that we get a little bit of symptoms. So the next one
Okay.
is pain in the eyes.
Pain in the eyes? No pain, like 0.
And then we have sinus pain. So in between the eyes, behind
That I'm gonna give a 3.
all right.
Yeah.
And then we have pain inside the ear.
0.
And then we have pain in the chest.
1.
And pain in the neck.
2.
And pain between the shoulder blades.
1.
And pain in the middle of the back.
1.
Yes. And pain in the lower back.
1.
And then we have pain on the top of the shoulder, and then I have in parentheses in the joint. I think that's something we added for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that a safe 2.
And then we have, do you have any issues with your arms and hands and wrists at all?
Yeah, like rounded shoulders, some little tensions there.
Okay,
Maybe,
so maybe in the shoulder.
Yeah,
Okay, a little bit in the side of the shoulder. And what about the rest of the arm and hands and fingers? Any?
absolutely nothing.
No?
No,
Okay.
no,
Because I have
no
a bunch
issue.
of symptoms here for those, so I'm just going to give those 0 all the way down.
Yeah.
Then we have tinnitus or tinnitus.
I'm gonna say 0, so I don't really notice it. I don't even think about it.
And then we have sensitivity to sounds.
Oh, that's interesting. Now it is a 0.
And
It
then
was an issue, but it's visibly,
I can
audibly
see.
gone.
Yeah, I can see it
Yeah.
was an issue on the numbers you gave initially. So the next one is sensitivity to light.
Oh, that's still a 3. Well, I won't say still a 3. It is a 3.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is a, yeah.
And then trouble swallowing or a sensation of not being able to swallow properly or as if you...
0.
Yeah, perfect. And then we have watery eyes.
3.
And then we have clicking of the jaw or mechanical issues with the jaw.
None. 0.
0, yeah. And then we have nausea.
0.
And then we have dizziness and balance disturbances.
3.
Yes. And irritation in the eyes, so it's more in the outermost layer of the eyes, maybe a
Oh,
piece of
that's
sand or
a 1. A 1.
one.
It's a 1 now.
And then we have droopy eyelids.
0. 0.
And irritation of the nose or in the nose.
5.
And then we have trouble turning the head.
1.
And visual disturbances.
Oh, interesting one. It's still there, but it's a 1. It's a 1.
And then we have a sensation of living in jelly or a dream.
0. Now I'm just living the dream. I'm not living in the dream.
That's perfect. It's good to hear. It's good to hear that. All right, awesome. So next one is an inability to concentrate.
Oh, that still seems to be an issue. 4. I'll be honest, 4.
Yeah, and we're going for honesty. You're just slightly off camera now.
Oh, sorry, I leaned.
There we go. Back in focus. Excellent. And then inability to sleep.
0.
Excellent. Fantastic. And then,
No drugs.
No. And then stress or feeling of being stressed.
Oh. 8.
Yeah. And then we have lack of energy or tiredness.
3.
Yes. Okay, awesome. So just a comment about the inability to concentrate. It's actually usually the last one that goes away, because if you have just a little bit of tension, a headache, if you have just a little bit of annoyance, if you are feeling a little bit tired, if you have just a little bit of something, then it's very difficult to concentrate. If a normal person goes out and has just 2 beers in the evening and then wakes up in the morning, even though you don't feel hungover, just that little bit of not feeling perfect will inhibit your ability to concentrate. So that's usually the last one to go away. But
And since I'm on camera, just a little footnote, a disclaimer on that is that in addition to my TMJ issues, I have an unnecessary personal problem that has occurred not within my immediate family, but with my extended family, which has contributed to a high level of stress. And I've been told to let go of it, to let my recovery expedite. And that's why I was on the call to London before.
Okay, I
so I'm
see.
just trying to make sure that goes away.
Yeah.
Because I'm on such a good roll, I don't want to lose this, because the unnecessary stresses, because why are the symptoms improving and stress became 8?
Yeah.
That's what I want
Absolutely.
to explain. That's
Absolutely.
all.
Okay, awesome. So so it's fantastic that and the symptoms obviously also show exactly the same picture. So when we started initially, your total for all of your symptoms were 134, and now they're down to 47, and that might seem higher than you think, but actually normally if you reach around 30, a score of 30, then you are very close to being cured, because a score around 30 typically is that you have 0 in almost all of them, but then you have a little bit of headache, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of 2, and a little bit of 1. So when you have no more symptoms, you probably, or when you feel cured, you probably still have a little bit of this and that, because almost everybody has a little bit of this and that. But the important thing is that it's not going to restrict your living anymore. It's not going to hold you back anymore.
No.
And then eventually, of course, you can continue working on that and getting that in place. But most important is that you get your life back, like you get your dream back, as you said. So Thad, this is good stuff. It's awesome. Congratulations and well done.
I'm still working hard. I know a lot. I got a lot to do.
Yeah,
But 47 is still 47.
absolutely. There's still room for improvement, but
Yeah.
you're gonna get there eventually. So all the reason to celebrate, which I'm sure you've been doing for the last couple.
And of course, my recent discovery about air quality.
Yeah.
I will not take up time in this session, but the investigation continues.
Yeah.
And I have seen significant improvements in nighttime breathing.
Yeah.
I wake up less fatigued, and a lot of the changes in the fatigue-related stuff has been from air.
Mm-hmm.
A huge. I'm sure my allergist will be very excited to learn of this. But I will find out next week what exactly exists in my house, and it's going to be a critical part of my next level of recovery.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Okay,
I think we should put that in our notes for future patients.
I'm definitely like
what
when
are the conditions in your home? Do you have carpet?
Absolutely. It's perfectly relevant. But I'm gonna close off or stop the recording now.